Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for taking time to join our webinar session for today's Eventful Interlaken. My name is Dominic Oy. I'm from Switzerland Convention and Incentive Bureau, and I'm the MICE manager for Southeast Asia, taking care of six different countries in Southeast Asia, which is Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and Vietnam. Why you should choose Switzerland for business meeting and incentive? Now, Switzerland, as we all know, is a very safe country and also a very clean country. And in regards to the commitment of strict application for the safety standards based on the COVID, we have very strict guidelines by the Swiss government. So not to worry, we have this clean and safe label. If you wish to know more information about this and the process, please feel free to keep in touch with me, or you could go on our website at myswitzerland.com/meeting. All the information and latest updated information are also in the website. Now, without further ado, I would like to express why you should choose Switzerland for incentive. Let me show you in this short video. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I think it's very eye-tonic for you and all the different regions, and I'm very sure some of you have also been and have your incentive trips there. Now, I'd like to share with you in regards to new strategies and why you need Switzerland. Now, I'm sure that you remember a while back ago, as I mentioned about the myswitzerland.com/meetings. Now, this website, if you go into our website, is really very easy for you to plan and also to find out more about how to know more about Switzerland on venues, hotels, etc. for incentive groups. Now, if you go to our website here, if you take note of myswitzerland.com/meetings there, you will have some inspiration on why should you choose Switzerland, to find out about the cities, for MICE possibility, mountains, etc. Now here also in planning, you're able to search for venues in different regions. You're able to filter them. You also have some examples of all the different regions, what kind of social programs. We also categorize them in differently. So for example, if you want to see what other factory tours are available, for example, we also do have some incentive programs in there, for example, for you to use as well. Now let me move. This is here. Now you're able to also filter them accordingly. You're able to bookmark it, and you're also able to save them, also print it out. You're also able to use them to for quotation for your tour operator or DMC, or even share this information with your client. Now, I would just like to update you to also probably think about in this future to add in your program what you need about Switzerland. Now in Basel, we have a new property that's opening. This is already September, a 4-star property. It's Mövenpick Hotel Basel with 264 spacious rooms. They have quite a number of conference rooms, about 16 flexible conference rooms, and this is a perfect location for incentive group, reason being because it's just opposite the Basel main train station. Now we also followed by the one and only 5-star property in Engelberg, 117 rooms. They opened late last year, with integrated conference room, can host up to 460 people, and is located in the heart of Engelberg. So also really walking distance to the train station of Engelberg, and also walking distance to if you wish to go to Mount Titlis. Now, this coming autumn in 2021, there will be the reopening. It's a total refurbish of the 145 rooms for the Palace Hotel, and also has congress facilities for up to 310. It's also a good property for incentive group, and with a stunning view of Lake of Lucerne. Now, save time, talk to us. I'm easily reached. You are able to reach me in any form on WhatsApp. I think most of you have my contact details as well. You can always email me if you have any inquiries or new bidding, etc. I'm more than happy to assist you. Now we also on our Facebook, social media, like for example Facebook, Instagram, on YouTube, Twitter. Just search for us at My Switzerland, and you're able to see and hear with this website, the Trade Corner website. There you're also able to see in the pipeline what are we doing, and there's a lot of interesting information in this website as well. Now we need to meet again. We need Switzerland. I shall hand over, before I continue later, I will hand the floor to Céline. Take over now, Céline.
Hello, everybody. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. There we go. Now all be able to see my screen. So a warm welcome to Eventful Interlaken, which is in the heart of Switzerland. My name is Céline, and I'm sales manager at the Convention Bureau in Interlaken. What we do is we are a convention bureau and offer many services, as for example, we help with the reservation of hotel rooms, congress and seminar venues. We do handle conference offices. We help with the organization of supporting programs, but we also organize catering, technology, decoration, and many more. It always depends on how much help you want from us. Whenever you need just any kind of recommendations or support, you can always contact us. So now I'm going to kind of touch upon the top 5 reasons why to choose Interlaken. And after the presentation, you will hopefully agree that our destination has a lot more to offer than just lakes, mountains, and a natural, beautiful scenery. First of all, Interlaken is in the heart of Switzerland, but also in the heart of Europe. As you can see on the map, Interlaken is situated in between 2 lakes. What comes with this central location is that Interlaken can easily be accessed by public transport. So we have the different international airports. The easiest way is to fly to Zurich, and from there it's a 2-hour train ride via Bern, where you have to change the train to Interlaken. It might seem as quite a long train ride, but we always say already the train ride to our destination is an experience, as you pass all the beautiful mountains and the natural scenery and the lakes. Once you are in the destination, it is also easy to get around. You can do travel by train, by bus, by car, but also on the boat, or a lot of things and sites are also within a walking distance of 5 to 10 minutes. Furthermore, as you can see on this map, Interlaken, as I've mentioned before, is situated in between 2 lakes and surrounded by many beautiful mountains, such as the famous Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau mountain, which you can see on the top in the middle of the map. We do also have a wide-ranging offer in a small area. So that means when you have, for example, a seminar or a meeting, and then you walk from the hotel to the meeting location, or if you also want to do a supporting program in the afternoon, it's all within a walking distance of 5 to 10 minutes. So with that, you can spare the organization and also the costs for shuttle transfers. Unless you want to take some of the mountain excursions, it will of course take you a little bit longer. And the last point I would like to mention is that you can easily combine business with an attractive social program, where we have lots of possibilities in our destination. Now I would like to kind of present our premium partners for the Asian market. I'm going to start with the Congress Center, which is the biggest facility for meetings, but you can also use it for gala dinners, seminars, but also for weddings or just aperitifs or receptions, for example. As you can see on this picture here, the Congress Center is a combination of historical and modern rooms. So you have the historical rooms in the left building and the modern rooms in the right building. Depending on what you and your clients want, there are these 2 options. You can also combine them, of course. In front of the Congress Center, there's a big park, which is ideal also for aperitifs and receptions. And you also have a nice view on the famous Jungfrau mountain. The total capacity of the Congress Center is 5,000 square meters, and it has a capacity of 1,500 people. I'm just going to show you some ideas of the historical rooms. So this one, for example, was used for a wedding. As you can see, according to the occasion, it can be with different decoration, but also technology. The Congress Center has 19 different rooms, and as you will see on the following pictures, every room looks different, and all the rooms are flooded with daylight too. This is another one of the historical rooms, which has a capacity of 1,200 people under normal circumstances, and it's kind of in theater style, and there's also a stage in front, and there's also a gallery up here. Then the Congress Center also has in-house catering and technology, so you don't need to worry about these things. And there's also the restaurant Spycher connected to the Congress Center, which is a traditional folklore restaurant with a capacity up to 200 people. What is special about this restaurant is that you can have a really typical Swiss dinner while also enjoying the interactive folklore show, which is live every evening if the restaurant is open. And then the guests can also try to play the Alphorn, do some yodeling, or do some Swiss dancing. So it's kind of a fun, interactive way while enjoying a Swiss meal. I'm just going to show you a short video of the Congress Center to give you some ideas. So that was some impression of the Congress Center. And now I'm going over to the Jungfrau Railways, which is the largest mountain railway company in Switzerland. It's kind of an adventure in the mountains and on the train. And the Jungfrau Railways, they opened in 1912. One of the most famous excursions, of course, is the Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, which I'm sure many of you have already heard of. You travel by train and now also by cable car, which I'm going to talk about later, up to 3,500 meters above sea level. And out there you have many activities to do. You can enjoy the view to the famous Aletsch Glacier. You can do some snow fun activities on the top left in summer, as for example, snow tubing or sledging. And on the bottom left, there's also an ice palace, which can also be used for aperitifs for smaller groups. Another mountain excursion would be Grindelwald First, which is the top of adventure. So it means from the top of the mountain all the way down, you have different activities to do. Of course, you can also choose to just do one. On the top, which you can see on the bottom right, there's a cliff walk. If you're not afraid, it goes around the rocks, and then you take the first flyer or glider, which is on the bottom, on the top right, down the next station. And then you continue with the mountain carts, which you can see on the top left. And last but not least, you take the trotty bikes on the bottom left all the way down to the valley. Then we do have the Schinnige Platte, which is the top of Swiss tradition, where you can also enjoy Alphorn players giving a little concert. You can see the mountain scenery, and you take a small railway up to the mountain. And there's also an alpine path with herbs. Then one of the excursions that you should definitely do in Interlaken is the Harder Kulm, which can be used for many occasions. You can either use it as a social program, you can use it as a meeting and seminar location, or as also for dinner and lunches. You take a small cog railway up to the mountaintop, and there you also have a viewing platform, which can be seen on the bottom right. And I'm going to show you also a short video to give you some impressions about this mountain. And then the last partner, which is premium partner, is the Victoria Jungfrau Grand Hotel, which is one of the most famous hotels. It's situated right in the city center of Interlaken. It's a 5-star superior hotel with 216 rooms, of which 106 are junior suites or suites. The Victoria Jungfrau has 2 restaurants and 2 bars, and also 22 conference and banqueting rooms up to 400 people. So you can see this one can also be used for gala dinners or weddings. It also has some really nice settings and meeting rooms available. And of course, they also have a spa, which is 5,500 square meter. It's a world unto itself with a large indoor swimming pool, outdoor brine bath, whirlpools, sauna complexes, massage choices, a fitness gym, and also a range of sensai treatments. And I'm also going to show you a short video to give you an idea of what the hotel looks like. So that was it for the premium partners. When it comes to accommodations, further accommodation and restaurants, our destination also has a lot to offer, whether it is a hotel directly in a city center, at the lake, or high up in the mountains. They have one thing in common, which is the nice, beautiful view to the surrounding mountains and lakes. I'm going to shortly touch upon the other hotel possibilities. There is also another 5-star superior hotel, the Lindner Grand Hotel Borivage, which is a typical Swiss Grand Hotel, also with views to the famous Eigermönch and Jungfrau. It has a capacity of 101 rooms, and in addition to that, there are also 9 seminar rooms. Then we do have the Hotel Royal Saint-Georges, which is part of the M Gallery. It's a 4-star superior hotel with 98 rooms, and it also has a nice banquet room available. The Hotel Bellevue is the boutique hotel, which is in a quiet location directly on the Aare River. It's a 4-star hotel with 38 rooms and 1 seminar room, which can be opened on one end. So you really get to enjoy some fresh air and the Aare breathe while you are having a meeting. The Hotel Interlaken is the oldest hotel in Interlaken. It offers a quiet atmosphere. It's a 4-star and with 61 rooms and 4 seminar rooms, and also a park next to the hotel. The Hotel Metropole offers also nice views to the Jungfrau Mountain, and it has a panoramic restaurant, which is on the 18th floor, where you can also have a nice dinner or a nice lunch. It is a 4-star hotel with 96 rooms and 8 flexible seminar rooms. The Stella Hotel is the smallest 4-star hotel of the Jungfrau region with just 30 rooms and 1 seminar room. And then there's also the Happy Monk Resort, which offers 1, 2, and 3 room holiday flats. And the Carlton Europe is kind of a special hotel because it's an adults only hotel where you are kind of in a quiet and calm atmosphere, and it has history for over 120 years with furnishings and exhibits. It's a 3-star superior and a 4-star hotel with 92 rooms and additionally 10 seminar rooms. And then last but not least, there's the Hotel Archas, which is a 3-star hotel with 80 rooms and 10 seminar rooms, and it also has a big spa oasis. When coming to the event locations, there are also many possibilities and the choice is big, whether it is a location up on several thousand meters above sea level, whether it is a location directly in the city center or high up in the mountains or directly on the lake. You can choose whatever you want to, and the choice is big. Now I'm touching on to the social programs, which our destination is also really famous for, because there are lots of options that you can do, lots of choices that you can make. For example, the jet boat, where you can do an unforgettable ride on Lake Prince through impressive scenery. There's a capacity of up to 11 people on the jet boat. There can be 2 jet boats on the lake at the same time. And the guide is also telling you a little bit about the surroundings. Another famous mountain peak is the Schildhorn Piz Gloria, where one of the James Bond movies was filmed on Her Majesty's Secret Service. And it's up on 2,500 meters above sea level. And the most interesting thing and special thing about this is that there is a revolving restaurant, which means that the restaurant turns around its own axis within 1 hour. So within 1 hour, you can see all the surrounding mountain peaks. There is also a James Bond exhibition on top and a walk of fame. And one station further down on Berg, there's also a thrill walk, which goes around the rocks. For those, of course, again, who are not afraid of height. You can also do some Segway tours and get to kind of experience Interlaken in a different way and cruise easily from one location to the next one. You can also combine it with a culinary tour where you can get to enjoy some local Swiss food. And there's the Ballenberg, which is an open air museum where centuries old buildings can be seen, and farm animals, and also different workshops on crafts on how people used to live in ancient times. And the groups can also do some activities as, for example, mix some herbal tea, or they can also carve wood, or they can cook bread on an open fire. Interlaken walking tours give you a small tour around the village, and you can discover the beauty and history of Interlaken together with a local guide, and you can also get some insights into local culture and Swiss traditions. And I don't know if you've heard about, but Interlaken is said to be Europe's capital of adventure. So in summer as well as in winter, there are loads of different activities that you can do, ranging from paragliding to river rafting. You can do a kind of excursion into a rope park. You can do some canoeing on the lake. In winter, you can do some snowshoeing, sledging, skiing, and also some raclette rafting, where you are sitting on a boat on the Aare and you enjoy some Swiss meal, the raclette. I'm also gonna travel further into our destination to Grindelwald, which is a typical Swiss picturesque mountain village, where we also have a partner hotel, the Sunstar Alpine Hotel Grindelwald, which is one also of the bigger hotels with 218 rooms. And it's also a 4-star hotel with 7 seminar rooms and 3 group rooms. If you travel from Interlaken further along the lake to Spiez, you can do it by train or also by boat. It's really nice. There's the small bay of Spiez, which also has a castle. And there is the Edenspiez, which is a hotel resort on the Lake Thun. It's a 4-star superior, a smaller one with 45 rooms, and it also has an additional convention center. The Belvedere Spiez, the Strand Hotel has a direct view also of the Bay of Spiez. It's also 4-star superior with 36 rooms and also an own seminar complex. And then on the other side of Interlaken on the lake is Thun, which is said to be the gateway to the Alps. Thun is the city, as you can see, and then in the background you can see all the mountains. There's the Congress Hotel Sepp Park, which is also directly on the lake, surrounded by the Shadow Park, also with 91 rooms and 17 seminar rooms. There's the Delta Park Vital Resort, which is in a large park landscape on the shore also of Lake Thun, with 106 rooms and also 3 lake villas and 13 seminar rooms. And then also the Hotel Holiday, which is directly on the bay of Spiez, and there's also stunning alpine panorama. It's a 3-star hotel with 59 rooms and 3 seminar rooms. And then last but not least, the Hotel Freienhof, which is directly situated at the edge of Thun's Old Town and surrounded on both sides by the river. Then we do also have a multifunctional exhibition center directly in Thun itself, close to lakes and mountains, which is a smaller kind of event center with a capacity up to 2,200 people. Then I'm also going to touch upon some of the latest news. As I was mentioning in the beginning, to access the Jungfrau, there is now the cableway, which goes from Grindelwald directly up to the Eiger Glacier. So travel times are shortened by 47 minutes. It's kind of a 3-aerial cableway, which opened on 5th of December. So from Interlaken up to the Jungfrau, it takes you a lot less time to access the top of the mountain. And then the Hay Hotel. It's a hotel that got freshly renovated. It's a 3-star and with 192 rooms and 9 meeting rooms. Actually, it's a 4-star hotel now freshly, and it also has some really nice lobby concept. And then we are also kind of looking that you are feeling safe. So we have the clean and safe labels, and our partners too, launched by and supported by Switzerland Tourism. So we are really trying to commit with all the safety concepts in order to make you and the guests feel safe in Switzerland. This was kind of a short overview and wrap up of our destination, even though there's a lot more I could talk about. I hope I could give you a short overview, and whenever you have any questions, just feel free to email or contact me by phone.